wide open.
21-0.
Yeah, 21-0.
I don't know why you're doubling me on the.
Coming on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Z out there with Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the 3. And for Sacramento, Fox is at the point. Monk out on the wing. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. You look at Sacramento. They're at home in this one. But even if they win, it's unlikely they'll advance to the next round.
Well, sitting here at 1-2, unable to get that crucial third win in the group stage of the Cup. Still, this one counts in the regular season, so it's important.
And then for Houston, they have steamrolled through the NBA Cup so far with 3 straight wins to start the competition.
And with this being their last game of the group stage, they want to keep it rolling, right? Going into the knockout phase, undefeated gives a team a lot of motivation to take home the trophy.
And so here is Houston following the missed shot by Sabonis. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Smith. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
Here's Fox, and it's in there.
Yeah, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
It's Brooks on the wing. Smith outside. Şengün against Sabonis. Here's Z. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And they dropped the season series to these guys a year ago. Not their proudest moment.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Thompson passes to Z, and it's denied by Fox.
Well, Fox does a good job as the point guard getting involved in that play, and he's going to come up with the block.
Pass to Monk. On the wing, Murray. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
On the wing, Brooks. And there's the pass to Z. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Kings have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. The baseline J. Fox, no good. Fox has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And if you look at the box score from that game, guys, the first thing you'll notice is how many turnovers they forced.
Well, all those turnovers made it a scrappy game, which suits them. They caused a lot of chaos with their defense, which played right into their hands.
Here's Fox. After the made shot from Z, swiped away. And it's Houston on the break. Smith inside. DeRozan defending. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Thompson against Monk. Pass to DeRozan. It's rebounded by Houston.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Şengün, no good. The Kings trail by 4. Passes it to Fox. Outside DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Şengün.
Using that length, Şengün timing the block.
On the wing, Thompson. Monk defending.
Kings foul. Malik Monk. First personal foul. First team foul.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of this.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
That free throw good from Thompson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And these teams have had different stories so far in the NBA Cup. Greg, one is undefeated. The other is under 500 in these games.
Yeah, so that 3-0 team has major motivation, right? They want to keep the momentum going. But don't sleep on their opponent. They want to win to register some positive momentum and also focus on the regular season.
The Kings trail by 6. The wide open look here for Fox. Knocks down the 3 ball. Fox has got 5 now.
Well, Fox trying to work on that outside jump shot, become more consistent. Nice bucket there.
Here's Z. Guarded by Fox. Şengün with the bucket.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Fox passes to Monk. Now, here's Fox. Defense is right there. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them. Here's Z. Coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City. That 3 off the mark.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Now here's DeRozan. Hasn't made one yet. A second chance effort. And Sabonis lays it up and in.
Sabonis is an elite rebounder, and that's definitely high up on the scouting report.
Here's Z. Guarded by Fox. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
And he makes the first.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
Şengün hits them both. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign and trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. In the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history, guys.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update. Now, here's Fox. After the miss from Z. And it's blocked by Şengün. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Thompson. Smith's got 6.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
It's Brooks on the wing. Here's Z. And the miss, not the best shot selection there.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
So it's the Rockets now, following the miss by DeRozan. Şengün with the bucket.
Şengün.
And so here's Sacramento. It's a 5-point game. Here's Fox. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Now, it feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Count it. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Categorically, you look at that box score from that last game, and they outplayed their opponent in so many areas. I thought it was going to at least come down to a buzzer beater, but it did not.
And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. Crowder, the pass to McLaughlin. Pass to Ellis. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Drills the three-pointer.
Not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Whitmore with it. He's against Crowder. Van Vliet with it. And it's Carter picking him up. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Sacramento. Trailing by 2. Here's McLaughlin. He's covered by Eason. It's stolen by Green. And Green slams it in.
And almost any time he wants, Green can put the ball on the floor and make a play.
Ellis on top, guarded by Green. Ellis can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 4. And here is Green. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Here's Eason. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead. Shooter 2.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Here's McLaughlin. Still yet to score. Lets it fly. Green with the rebound.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
And terrific hustle from Van Vliet in transition, getting up court fast to finish the fast break.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by Van Vliet. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Out left to the wing. Eason against Crowder. Tries again. Ball's knocked loose. Ellis with it. Now Green defending. Ellis against Green. Ellis can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 7. At the elbow, Whitmore. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now, here's Lyons. Still without a basket.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
The pass to Green. Here's Whitmore. Green deciding where to go with it. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Green against Ellis. Down low. Here's Lyles. Rockets with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Van Fleet attacking. Pass to Landale. It's stolen by Lyles. To the middle. And the dunk by Lyles.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Green inside the three-point line, and Houston again with the bucket. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Rockets lead by 9. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. And it's Fox in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And the Rockets with possession here, following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. Let's go. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Fox has got 13 points.
And that's how quick Fox can strike. He just needs a second to pull up.
In 2023, and Brent, you and I remember this, Keegan Murray set an NBA record with 11 consecutive threes in one game.
What an unbelievable night to witness that kind of consistency and a guy locked in like that. I mean, that's different, and it speaks to Murray's focus. But this guy has so much more to contribute to a team and room to grow. That night was special.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Houston. And the Rockets with possession here. They've led by as many as 11 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
Here's Z. Rebound by the Kings. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Fox against Thompson. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Sabonis. No good on the 3.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Did Şengün answer the bell tonight, or what? Tremendous offensive performance.
Here's Fox. The Rockets making the shot. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Monk. Thompson with the rebound. Rockets leading by 10. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said, "It's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, just out there trying to win." Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled the guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Rockets have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Thompson passes to Z. Back to Thompson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The Kings trail by 14. There's the steal. Fires from 14. They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
Well, you look at Z, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more. And as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now. And while we have a moment, let's check the stats for De'Aaron Fox. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Averaging 21 points per game, 6 assists, and just over 2 steals. And you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
So many times it's with the extra pass, and man, he's delivering.
Now here's Sabonis. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously put on a passing clinic.
And Fox gets it to go.
Continuing to expand his offensive game. Fox, a potent scorer, and will fill it up in a hurry.
Here's Z. Buries it from three-point range. Z's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Rockets.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Inside, Sabonis with the steal. Now, here's Fox. He's covered closely. No good that time. On the wing, Thompson. Here's Brooks. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Assist goes to
Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Kings trail by 17. Rob passes it to Thompson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
second
And
personal.
a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Houston.
Shooting for
I mean, they've
Houston.
come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
And the Rockets making a change here. Adams checked in. Now, here's Fox. 19 points in the game. Good on the shot. Fox has got 10 points in the quarter.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Z, the pass to Brooks. Here's Z. Guarded by Fox. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself,
Third team.
I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
So he gets them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Pass to Sabonis. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's DeRozan.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disruptive.
Here's Z. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs.
And for the matchup with the Jazz, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Ellis is checked in for Fox. Monk against Thompson. Monk kicks to Murray. Ellis outside. And he lays it straight in. Ellis has got his first points of the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
There's the pass to Z from beyond the arc. Adams. Great positioning on the putback.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Now Ellis. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Here's Z. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Brooks with the bucket. Brooks has got 4 this quarter.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Lyles checked in for Sabonis. Jay Crowder comes in for Murray. And Jordan. And so we wrap up the first half. Rockets ahead. They lead by 13. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The Rockets, 65.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. Thompson is out there with Z, and it's Şengün in at the 5 spot.
Oh, powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
Here's Z. Guarded by Fox. Z can't get it to go. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. 11-point game. Poked away. Out of bounds. Kings ball. Sacramento keeps possession. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for DeMar DeRozan.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
Defensively, you don't want to give Fox easy points at the free throw line. You want to make him beat you with the J.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Fox. De'Aaron Fox, Brent, is a very special player, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, it's true. De'Aaron Fox is a blur in the open court, but it's his leadership that really has come along at such an early stage. And think about the run that he went on with the Kings just a couple of years ago. He's not settling with that. He wants more. He wants to play in the postseason, and he's capable of getting any team there.
And it's sent back by Sabonis.
Love to see that. Sabonis using his size on defense.
Pass to DeRozan. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. Nice D from Brooks. Here's Smith. Murray with the defensive effort.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half. The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Thompson passes to Z, looking to end his cold spell. The Rockets with another miss.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Play control. We have De'Aaron Fox cleared for takeoff.
This is it to Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Here's Z. Thompson left side. Over Fox. And it's denied by Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offense.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Z, good.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
The Kings trail by 7. The pass to Monk. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Z. Here's Thompson. Good on the 13-footer. And it's a 9-point Rocket lead.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to... one side or the other.
Monk. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. He tries for 3, and he hits the triple. 3 points there in the shot from Z. Z's got 15.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
To stop the run, that one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket for Monk.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Here's Z. Guarded by Fox. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Thompson outside. Pass to Z. Launches a 3. The shot. No good. Good work defensively by Fox.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Here's Z. Guarded by Fox. And they're pushing it up. Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Pass to Z. Now here is Smith. Monk defending. Now the pass to Z. Monk at 6. Puts it up from 12. Sacramento grabs the miss. To the inside. Here's Murray, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And this young guy is a handful to deal with. Murray is so skilled at drawing fouls.
The Kings have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Thompson outside. Pass to Z. Smith on the wing. Passes it to Z. 3-pointer on the way. And Sabonis pulls it down.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Rosen dishes to Fox. Can't cash in from close range. Rockets leading by 4. To the paint and stolen by Murray. Outside, Fox. Here's Sabonis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal
It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
And Sabonis, really a wrecking ball as a player. Loves to get that kind of contact.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Sacramento making a switch here. Crowder's checked in.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Timeout called. The Rockets And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. They led the game at 1 point by 20. They could use a bucket. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Monk.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
Ellis is checked in for the Kings. That free throw good from Thompson. Now here's Ellis. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. The kick out to Fox. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. Hands it from downtown. Fox has got 11 in the second half.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
The drive by Brooks. He doesn't hit that one. Great defense that time from Ellis. We talk about guys, Brent, whose value exceeds the numbers. Well, that's Jay Crowder.
Well, it's a good point, Kevin, that an understanding and an awareness of self in terms of what you contribute sometimes is the most important part of being a role player. And Jay Crowder has done that throughout his career. He brings a toughness to the floor that helps other players settle into their role because they know Jay is willing to take something like that on. So making sure you have a great self-awareness of what you can contribute. Jay Crowder has defined that for himself throughout his career.
Houston leading by 4. Brooks finds Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Now what's the pass to Murray? And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, his shots aren't dropping. They haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
And Thompson throws it down.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Shots good by Green.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Kings trail by 8. Fox passes to Sabonis. Outside Crowder. Nice D from Brooks.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Sabonis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Brent, Domantas Sabonis is truly a player you can run an offense through.
Yeah, he's a guy that you can basically put anywhere on the floor, and all of a sudden good things are going to happen, whether he's playing out of the post and dealing with double teams, or he's at the top of the key, able to read the defense, using his vision and his ability as a big to drive the basketball. Domantas, one of the better playmaking 5s that we have in the NBA.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Adams down low. Sabonis is there. Shot by Eason, no good. The Kings trail by 10. Here's Crowder. And no good. Nice D from Brooks. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Inside, here's Green. Rebounded by Ellis. Ellis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
2 minutes remaining in the
It's
third.
stolen by Green. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. And the dunk by Eason.
A great pass by Van Vliet. His first job on this squad is to facilitate.
Green against Ellis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ellis has got 6.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Van Vliet finds Eason. He can't get that one. Sacramento's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Here's Ellis. And he makes good on the layup. Ellis has got it back down to single digits for the Kings.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Eason against Wyatt. Van Vliet outside. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Shoots. Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, love the aggressive play here from Adams. He gets the shot he wants, and now another opportunity to challenge himself at the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is off.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
And the Kings making a change here. Carter's checked in. Whitmore, he's checked in for Houston. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Ellis in the post. Headed by Green. Carter looking around. On the wing, Ellis. There's the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That's on Cam Whitmore.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Ellis taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Ellis. And Ellis drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Good on the bucket. Van Vliet's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Carter with the bounce pass. Here's Sabonis. Missed. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. Trey Lyles out there with Sabonis. And it's Fox in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Fox with it. Shoots it. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Sabonis has a great nose to rebound the ball, and then he just sent it back in.
Here's Z. Guarded by Fox. Z can't get it to go.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
And if you give him a sliver of daylight, DeMar DeRozan will eat your lunch from the mid-range.
Z the pass to Green. Down low, looking to get back on track here. And there's the nice lay and excellent work from Z. And the Rockets lead by 6. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Fox, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
In the NBA, I'm not sure if anyone is quicker than De'Aaron Fox. I mean, when he gets going and he's moving north to south, you are pretty much helpless defensively.
Free throw good, Fox. Keegan Murray's checked in for Sacramento. Houston also making some changes. Jabari Smith comes in for Cam Whitmore. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Jari Eason. Fox hits them both.
So much talk about who's the fastest player in the league. And Fox always being mentioned there. His speed and stepping into this leadership role. Lots of great signs from De'Aaron Fox.
It's blocked. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul that goes against Sacramento.
Alperon Şengün, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
2-possession game now, but he'd still like to have back that one he missed.
Those and dishes to Fox. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, Fox really daring them right now to foul him on the inside.
At the line for your Kings, De'Aaron Fox, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Fox hits them both.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
On the wing, Green. Pass to Z. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Kings trail by 3. DeRozan passes to Monk. To the inside. Fox. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Fox has got 44.
Becoming more confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
Outside, Green. And the pass to Z. On the wing, Thompson. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Outside, Green. It's good. And the Rockets lead by 3. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. To tie it up. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And stolen by Murray. And even 3-on-3 break. Fox with it. Now guarded by Z. And slam dunk by Sabonis. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 16 rebounds.
And Sabonis getting his entire body up that time for the jam.
Şengün finds Green. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Green's got 4 this quarter.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Fox passes to Sabonis. And it's blocked by Şengün. They retain possession. Bounce pass from Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. Murray dishes to DeRozan. And it's all evened up.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
This is a testament to this team's fortitude, never giving up. Folks, we've got a new ballgame.
From 8. And Thompson with the nice bucket inside. Thompson's got 20.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And it's Fox with the jam.
He's got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Sacramento's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Şengün against Sabonis. Here's Monk. Good. And the Kings lead by 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Green. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch, or what? 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
And here is Monk. Trying to get open is Murray. The shot by Monk is no good.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Jacks up a 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, if you allow Monk to get good looks, especially from distance, he's going to make you pay.
It's Thompson off the drive. Şengün no good. Kings leading now by 3. Here's Monk. The second effort and the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Second personal foul. Second team.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Sacramento.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
Brooks checked in for Green. Good on the second free throw. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's DeRozan.
And really, after that strong first half, he has been in quite the tailspin.
Here's Smith. Rebound by Murray. Sacramento's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Fox, no good. The Rockets trail. Brooks with it. Sabonis defending. Out to Smith. Houston moving the ball around. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Here's Monk, and there's the drive, and then Monk with the dunk.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. On the wing, Thompson. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And stolen by Murray. Lobbed up there for Fox. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, how about the ups right there from De'Aaron Fox, slamming that hoop down.
Houston in the lead. Thompson outside. Fox with the steal. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Yet another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Z. Passes to Şengün. And stolen by Murray. Fox looking it over. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Well, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Timeout called the Rockets.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Ellis, he's checked in for Malik Monk. Sacramento's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Murray, no good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Pass to Z. Brooks right side. And there's the pass to Z. From deep. Good work defensively by Fox.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Ellis has to Sabonis. Goes back up. Here's Murray up on top. Passes it to DeRozan. Just 4 to shoot. Over Brooks. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And this is why you go to DeRozan. When they need a bucket, he's a guy that can go out and get it.
Timeout call. The Rockets. Rockets trail by 4. Smith left side.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Keegan Murray.
And Smith knows how crucial these moments are, wanting to prove he can hit big shots in the NBA.
Shooting for Houston, Jabari Smith. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Taken 3rd overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
Good on both.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're in front by 2. 1:58 left here in the 4th quarter.
Noise for your 916 crew.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, during the break, listened in to Mike Brown. Now, he reminded us, Steve, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. He's done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Rockets on defense. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
That is a mature play from De'Aaron Fox. Not afraid to take the big one.
Rockets trail by 4. See the pass to Green. Brooks against DeRozan. Brooks right side. Pass to Z. 5 on the clock. Green against Ellis. And it's Green missing. And here are the Kings now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. They get it again. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Z and good. Z's got 19 points. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They lead by 4. And 1:01 left in the 4th quarter. A 3-ball. Şengün with the rebound. Houston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Green. Rebounded by Ellis. Here's Sacramento. Here's the pass to Fox. And rebounds again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
And Sabonis saying it's not over yet.
And so it's Houston with it. They trail by 6. Z can't get it to go.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
15 foul. At the line for your
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
2 shots.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout called the Rockets. They're behind by 7. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Kings in Houston. Get loud once again for your Kings.
So the Kings win it, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.